Good morning, my dear students. In our previous class, we learnt about simplification of fractions. Today, we will learn about word problems involving fractions. I am going to solve some questions of exercise 5.4 based on word problems. Remaining questions you will try to solve. Let us see the first question of your exercise. A ribbon of length 1 whole 3 by 5 meter and another ribbon which is 2 whole 1 by 3 meter long are laid end to end on the floor. What is the total length of two ribbons? So to solve this question, we have exercise 5.4 solution of question 2. In this question, length of two ribbons are given and we have to calculate total length. Then we will write length of first ribbon is equal to length of first ribbon is equal to 1 whole 3 by 5 meter, 1 whole 3 by 5 meter. Length of second ribbon is equal to 2 whole 1 by 3 meter, 2 whole 1 by 3 meter. Therefore, total length is equal to, total length of two ribbons is equal to the sum of the length of first ribbon and the second ribbon. So we will write 1 whole 3 by 5 meter plus 2 whole 1 by 3 meter. We will solve this to get the total length. So start. As you are seeing, both the fractions are in mixed fraction. So first of all, we will change in improper fraction, and you know how to change. So 5 1 is 5 plus 3, 8 by 5 plus 3 to 6 plus 1, 7 by 5. We are having two fractions and both have different denominator. So we will get LCM of denominator and our LCM will be 15. This LCM will be divided by the denominator of first fraction, that is 5. So 5, when we divide 15 by 5, we get quotient 3 and that quotient is multiplied by numerator. So 8 3 is 24. Again we divide the LCM by 3, we will get quotient 5. That 5 is multiplied by the numerator 7, then 35. Now we will add 24 and 35. We will get 59 by 15. We will change this improper fraction into mixed fraction. So we will divide 59 by this and then we will write, then it will come 3 whole 14 by 15. So this is the total length. So we write thus the total length ones is equal to 3 whole 14 by 15. And here the length written in meter, so we will also write meter. So this is the solution of question number 2. Now I am going to solve question number 7 of your exercise. Read the question. If a rope 20 or 5 by 7 meter long has been cut into equal pieces of 1 whole 8 by 21 meter each, how many pieces are there? So to solve these questions, we have given total length of rope and length of one piece of rope. So to calculate total number of piece of rope, we will divide the total length by length of one piece. Let us see the solution. I am going to erase it. I will also send you PDF of the solution of these questions. Solution of question 7. In this length of rope given, that is, we will write length of a rope is equal to 20 over 5 by 7 meter. 20 over 5 by 7 meter. Length of it is cut into equal pieces of length. We write here. It is cut into equal pieces of length 1 whole 8 by 21 meter. Therefore, total number of pieces is equal to, therefore total number of pieces, therefore total number of pieces of rope is equal to total length divided by length of one piece of rope, means 20 whole 5 by 7 divided by 1 whole 8 by 21. When we solve, we will get total number of pieces of rope. So divide. Again we change the mixed fraction into improper fraction. 7 20 140 plus 5 145 by 7 divided by 21 20 and plus 8 29 by 21. As we know, when we have to divide two fractions, we write the second fraction multiplicative inverse, means we change the sign of division by multiplication and write reciprocal of the second fraction. So I will write here 145 by 7 multiplied by 21 by 29. We will sort out here. 7 3 21, 29 5 145 Now in numerator we have 5 and 3, so 5 3 are 15, and in numerator we have 1 and 1, so it will be 1, that is 15. Here we can write 15, and thus total number of pieces of rope is equal to 15. So this is the solution of question number 7. I hope you understood. Now I am going to solve one more question for you. That is question number 13 of your book. So read question number 13. In this question is given a man completes 6 by 11 of a 231 kilometer journey by train, 3 by 7 by bus, and the rest on foot. What distance did the man walk? Means the total distance given is 231 kilometer, and the man completes the distance in 3 different ways. Some distance he completes by train, some distance by bus, and the remaining distance he walked. We have to calculate the distance the man walked. So we will write the solution in this way. Solution of question number 13. Total distance is equal to total distance is equal to 231 kilometer. Distance traveled by train, that is man completes distance by train. Man completes distance by train is equal to 6 by 11 of total distance. So 6 by 11 of 231. You know, of means we have to multiply here. So we will write 6 by 11 multiplied by 231. So when you divide 231 by 11, it will come 11 2 ja 22 and 11 1 ja 11. So it will be cut by 21. Now 21 6 ja 126 kilometer. Means man completes distance by train 126 kilometer. Now we will calculate man completes distance by bus. Man completes distance by bus is equal to 3 by 7 of the total distance. 3 by 7 of 231. So we will solve it also. 3 by 7 multiplied by 231. Now it will be cut by 7. So 7 3 ja 21. 2 and 1. 7 3 ja 21. Means 99 kilometer. 33 3 ja 99 kilometer. Means man completes distance by bus 99 kilometer. So the distance man completes on foot is equal to means man walked distance on foot, or man simply walked distance is equal to total distance minus distance completed by man by train and distance completed by man by bus. So total distance minus 126 minus 99. When you solve, these both are minus signs. These both are negative, so we will add together. So we will write 231 minus 9 plus 6, 15, carry 1, 9 and 1, 10 plus 2, 12, carry 1, and 1 plus 1, 2. And here we have to subtract 225 from 231. So it will come 6. Thus, man completed distance on foot, or man walked distance is equal to 6 kilometers. So I hope you understood the solution of these 3 questions. Remaining question of exercise 5.4 will be your homework. Thank you.